What's going on, guys? This is Mr. Solo Dolo back with another video. So in this video I want to talk to you guys about how to stop being a victim in your life. A lot of you guys right now, and a lot of people in general, we live with a lot of trauma. We live with our own hurt, our own pain, our own suffering. We just live with all this pain inside of us, and we hold on to it. We hold on to all of our anger, all of our trauma, but we never learn how to actually, work through it. We never learn to actually overcome it. And it becomes a problem when you go into relationships and friendships with people and you're still holding on to the same trauma. You're still holding on to the same pain, and you're not becoming your best self around people that need you to become the best you. And that's why I said you need to be by yourself for a while and be alone to kind of find the best you, the best version of you, and work on that version every day and overcome that trauma. But let's jump into how to overcome being a victim. Because being a victim, it stems from us not holding ourselves accountable in life. It comes from us not looking at ourselves in the mirror and taking full responsibility for what happens in our life. See, we're always so quick to blame people for what happens to us instead of just holding ourselves accountable, right? We tend to do this, and we like to point the finger. We like to blame people for what happens to us all the time. And we need to learn how to get ourselves out of that victimhood, because being in victimhood is what's holding us back from, becoming who we're supposed to become. And it's literally stopping us from, stepping into our best version, right? We have to stop, pointing the finger at people for what happens to us in our life, because sometimes it's our fault what happens to us. It's not the other person, it's us. Sometimes life happens for us, not to us. And a lot of you guys need to hear that. That is currently in your victimhood. You think that life is just happening to you. You think that everybody's out to get you. You think everybody is against you, and that's not the case. You think that everybody is just hunting you down, and that people are looking to hurt you all the time. You think it's always you versus the world, and it's not that way. It's not what you make it out to be all the time with people in life. Sometimes you have to look at yourself in the mirror and figure out, what is it about me that needs to change? What is it about my life that needs to be improved on? How can I fix it? How can I move on? And how can I create better habits for my own life? You feel me? We need to take that inventory on our lives and look at ourselves and be accountable. The best way to get yourself out of victimhood for good, and this helped me with my own life, when I had to step out of victimhood and I had to have that talk with myself, it happened within a mirror. It happened me looking at a mirror, at myself, at my own reflection, and holding myself accountable essentially for why my life was so fucked up, why I was in such a precarious position in life, why I was so down and out every day. I needed to hold myself accountable and to a certain standard, because at the end of the day, you were only responsible for yourself. And you see, when you step out of victimhood, the best way to step out of victimhood is to understand and realize that you are only responsible for yourself and for yourself only, right? You are only responsible for you, because you're going to come to a point in your victimhood and you're going to have that talk with yourself, and you're going to say to yourself, listen, ain't nobody in this world is going to come save me from my own struggles in life. Nobody's going to come save me at all. Nobody's going to come and rescue me. Nobody's going to come and help me get out of bed in the morning to go hit the gym. Nobody's going to help me apply for a job. Nobody's going to help me come up with this business plan. Nobody's going to help me get to the next level. Nobody's coming to rescue you at all, bro. Nobody. You need to understand nobody is coming to save you. And once you realize nobody's coming to save you, that's when everything changes. That's when everything in your life will begin to change for the better. For the better. That's when real growth begins. Real growth begins when you realize nobody's coming to save you. You are responsible for your own life. And to expect people to be responsible for your life, that is essentially you playing the victim. That's you in your own victimhood. When it's everybody else's fault, but not your own. Bro, it's most definitely your fault for being out of shape. It's most definitely your fault for continuing to entertain these toxic females. These type of females that bring nothing to your life. They bring nothing to the table. They don't support you. And the same type of females you attract time and time again, you continue to entertain them. And you wonder why the results you get are lukewarm. You wonder why the results you get are very trash. Right? You wonder why you find yourself in the same predicament over and over again, because you're entertaining the same situations, the same circumstances that got you in those positions to begin with. And you haven't learned anything from those negative experiences in your life. So start today, man, to hold yourself accountable and to get your life back on track. You are only accountable for your own life. It all starts with you.